What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to episode 5 of the Resell My Way to AK series. You guys would have remembered in the last episode, we had no money left. I literally had to borrow an extra $2 for myself, but we have a ton of listings up in the eBay store right now, and I am so excited to share this with you guys, but we have a ton of sales going out today. Honestly, these sales are much needed. So anyways, let's go ahead and let's go through all the sales. First up is an insane sale. We sold the brand new sealed copy of Wii Sports for $49 plus shipping on top. Then we also sold new Super Mario Bros. For $13 plus shipping on top. Man, I love how fast video games sell. It's like honestly insane. This is Wii Sports Resort inside of here. This was inside of the Wii that's currently inside of this shoebox that I picked up last episode. And Wii Sports Resort sold for $16 plus shipping on top. Then we also sold NCAA Football 11 for $6 and Animal Crossing for I think $14. And then last but not least is actually hidden from the eBay shelf. I didn't want to show you guys just yet, but we actually sold the cleats that we picked up in the last episode, or sorry, 2 episodes ago. And you'll never believe, oh my gosh, I'm dropping them. You'll never believe how much I just sold these for. These just sold for $100 plus shipping on top. I was literally working my other job in my internship, got an eBay notification and saw this, and I was literally so ecstatic. And then after calculating promoted listing fees and eBay fees in general, we're gonna add $166 back into the fund. So obviously we had a -2 balance last episode, so I'm gonna pay off that little debt. We're gonna have $164.
I ran out of the DVD/video game poly mailers that I normally use, but I just wanted to share with you guys that you could just use a couple sheets of bubble wrap, wrap it around, put it inside of a poly bag, and slap the label on it, and it will be good to go. I'm going to package up the cleats the same exact way. I'm going to make sure bubble wrap is around all sides, but this time I'm actually going to go ahead and put it into a box because they spent a lot of money on it. Plus, it's always better to put shoes in boxes anyway.
We have more money than we've ever had to invest right now, so we're at a small little thrift store called Hidden Treasures that I've been to before. It's been like 2 or 3 weeks, but let's see if we can find anything.
To start things off, I found this Let's Yoga Nintendo DS game. It didn't have that much value to it, around $10 to $15, but it was complete in box, so I was like, alright, let me just take a chance on it. Then I found this really cool Woolrich jacket. However, the price was $20, which is just a little bit too steep for me, but this jacket's really, really sick. I also found this really expensive Casio cash register up at the front, but
that's unfortunate, guys. So I had to pass on the cash register. Basically, there was a missing piece inside of it. It's like this little roller kind of thing. I can't find a replacement piece online, but it would have been worth around $150 to $200. But unfortunately, parts only would only be like $50 plus shipping, so it's definitely not worth it. I also had to pass on the Nintendo DS game. Could have made like $10 on it. They have like a minimum, like a $10 minimum for cards, and I don't have any cash on me, so it is what it is. We're just gonna go on to the next thrift store and we're gonna see what happens next. All right, guys, so we're gonna switch things up a little bit. We're not gonna go to another thrift store. We're not gonna go to the Goodwill bins. We're actually gonna head over to a TJ Maxx and see if there's anything we can flip online for a profit. Typically, I do pretty well with some of the hats in there, but honestly, it just really depends. You just gotta get lucky.
I found the craziest deal at TJ Maxx. I didn't even know that Philosophy made a men's cologne. It's called a Men. It was only $12. I decided to look it up on eBay.
Let's freaking go, guys. I have something to share with you. I didn't even know that Philosophy made a men's like cologne. I only knew they made women's perfume because my girlfriend's used this brand before. So then I'm just like, let me just look it up on eBay just to take the chance, you know, just, you feel me, just to take a chance on it. I looked them up on eBay and they're selling for stupid money. Apparently this cologne is discontinued, so a lot of people are still interested in it at the full retail price. So they're currently selling for anywhere between like $50 and $60 on eBay. So that's honestly insane. So I spent $36 on all these colognes. We can subtract that from the fund, and we're gonna go ahead and get these listed right away because the sell-through rate is honestly really, really good on these. I would like to establish that this doesn't happen on an everyday basis. I just got extremely lucky for all of these to be discontinued. This doesn't normally happen. Honestly, more often than not that I go inside of TJ Maxx and Marshalls, I'm not coming out with anything to resell. You never know what you can find. It's good to just go ahead and learn about different things because you never know what's going to be worth money. So I just stopped home to package up an item. I'm actually outside of UPS right now. This is completely separate to the Resell My Way to AK series, but basically I sold a pair of Doc Martens in here for $32. Not going to add this or subtract this from the fund or anything. I got this a while ago, maybe like 6 to 8 months ago. Guess what happened when I was home? When I was home, I actually sold the freaking colognes. They sold so freaking fast. I can't even make this up with you guys. They sold within a couple hours of listing them. I'm honestly just, I'm shocked. $67 a piece, and they didn't even sell via promoted listings. I just added it up, and we're adding $175 back into the fund. We've broken the $300 threshold right now. It's honestly insane. So obviously, I'm at UPS right now. When I was home, I decided to pack up the colognes really quick because they're going to go UPS. I was already going to head out to UPS anyway for the Doc Martens, so I was like, why not? Let's just get it over with. If you guys didn't know, if you guys ever sell like anything with like alcohol in it, which usually perfume or cologne has in it, you actually can't sell that out via first class or priority mail. You have to ship it out through some type of ground service. USPS does have a ground service now, but I honestly prefer UPS ground. It's usually a little bit cheaper and honestly faster and just more efficient. So that's why I'm taking this UPS. So UPS is right over there behind those trees, and I was actually in this plaza earlier today at Hidden Treasures, and I just forgot. But yeah, I guess I got really lucky. I forgot to package the Doc Martens earlier today for UPS, and now I'm selling an item UPS really fast. So instead of having to come back 3 times to this plaza in one day, it ended up just being twice. The first time to the thrift store earlier, and then this time to get rid of 2 packages at UPS. Hey guys, so it's a brand new day, and we actually have 2 more items going out today. So we sold the Subaru jacket. I actually took a best offer on this, sold it for $8, paid like $1 for it, I think, from Salvation Army. And then we also sold a complete in-box copy of Wii Sports for $17 plus shipping. After subtracting fees on both of these items, we're actually going to go ahead and add $21 back into the fund, and we're also going to grab the second copy of Wii Sports that's also complete with manual, and we're actually going to go ahead and do the giveaway in a little bit. In one of the previous episodes, I showed you guys that I was going to go ahead and wash some of the hats that I picked up from the Goodwill bins, and I'm going to show you guys how it turned out. You're probably wondering why there's not as much sourcing in this episode. The reason is just because I started school this week. It's a grind, man, working 20 hours a week plus having school full-time. Like, it's really difficult being a full-time student, but I'm going to try to produce as much content as I can, and hopefully you guys keep watching the videos. And the thing is too, when it comes to school, like, I work my butt off. Like, I'm not someone that's like ever really slacked off. I don't want to brag or anything like that, but I am getting an award for like the highest GPA in the business school. I'm getting my accounting degree right now, and like, it's just, I've really like earned it. Like, I've worked my butt off for this. So yeah, I'm going to try my best to produce as much content as possible while still focusing on school. Hey guys, so all the hats now are out of the dryer. So basically what I did was I just put them in the wash with regular clothes, put baking soda and whatever laundry detergent that I had, and then I threw them on the dryer. But the main thing is that I put it on delicate for both the washer and the dryer. I kind of turned it up a little bit for the dryer. Like, I put it on normal heat, and I think I might have shrunk the hats a little bit. But anyways, I would say that the Peanuts Mood hat, like, I could get a lint roller and get all this off, but it still has like the makeup stains on the inside, so that didn't come out. This Houston Astros hat was like pretty deformed prior, and it's still kind of deformed, so I don't feel comfortable selling this on eBay because I feel like this would get like returned pretty quickly. But these 3 hats did really well in the washer and dryer, so like for the most part the stains came off this Nike hat, so this seems to be in great condition. Same with this Raiders hat. I just need to wipe this off a little bit, but it's in great shape. Just has a little bit of like fading on the tag on the inside, but there was even more fading prior and it looked worse. And then the Jerry Garcia hat looks really, really good. So if you guys have any tips for cleaning hats, like I've heard people do oxybast, but how exactly would you go about doing that? Would you just shove them into a container with like hot water or warm water or even cold water with oxy clean powder? Like, please let me know. I'm definitely interested. But yeah, as for these 2 hats, I'm definitely not going to sell them online. Maybe I'll throw them into a whatnot auction and basically disclose like the flaws, but definitely not going to count that towards the series. I literally just mentioned shrinking some hats, and then I forgot to show you guys the hats that I think shrunk. I think this Panthers hat shrunk a little bit. Like, it seems like really small. It seems a lot smaller than it was, so I think I put it in the dryer a little bit too long. As promised, we're going to go ahead and do the giveaway. So this is from the Resell My Way to 8K episode 4, and we're going to go ahead and actually copy and paste the link. I'm using this website called commentpicker.com. It says to paste the link in here. We're going to filter duplicate users, and we're going to not include replies to comments, and we're going to go ahead and answer this security question. I think 4 + 2, so it's going to equal 6, and we're going to go ahead and get the unique comments, and then we're going to go ahead, so there's 18. Now I'd like to verify that in order to actually win this, you have to have told me why you started reselling or why you want to start to resell. So if there's a comment that ends up being won or chosen that's not about that, I'm unfortunate that I'm going to have to give it to someone else. But anyways, let's go ahead and see who is the winner. Congratulations goes to Bible Belt Pickers. I saw my mom reselling when I was growing up as a way to make extra cash. I always thought it was super cool that she could buy something for less than $5 and in some cases sell it for more than $100. Anyways, congratulations. Hopefully if you're watching to the end of this video, please shoot me a DM on Instagram _flips, and we'll go ahead and make sure that it's actually you and verify everything and make sure this game gets sent out to you, and I really hope you enjoy it. If you guys enjoyed resale content just like this, go ahead and watch my last video where I hit up the Goodwill bins. I scored some pretty nice items, so if you guys want to go ahead and check it out, I'll link it down below.